You need to become debt free, yes, but most importantly, you got to increase your cash flow and you have to lower your debt to increase your debt to income ratio. It comes down to debt management. It comes down to cash flow awareness. And most importantly, we want to help you increase your credit score.
Hello everyone, Alvin Darien here. I spent over 2 decades in the financial industry helping people just like you. As the author of books like Don't Let Adversity Steal Your Legacy and the 8 Financial Breakthroughs, and as the CEO and co-founder of Financial Pro Network, I am proud to present to you the Leadership in Money podcast.
Hello everyone, Alvin Darien here, your go-to financial educator. You know, in my 2 decades, I get some of the same questions, right? And one of the questions was, how do you systematically help families, right? Whether you're single or you're married, or maybe you just retired, or you just started working, or maybe you got inheritance, or maybe you hit the lottery, for instance, or hey, I have a systematic approach for everyone, but we always get a different result because everyone has a different financial DNA. So I'm going to break down the 8 financial breakthroughs. Okay. We're going to break them down one by one so that you can get a clear understanding of a systematic way of how we help families. So let's jump right into it. Breakthrough number 1, right? So before you have a breakthrough, you may need to have a breakdown. See, when you have a breakdown, the breakthrough is more of a victory. It's clearer for you. So financial awareness, that is the first one. Be honest with yourself. You know, how did you learn money? Did you learn from your parents? Did you learn from your cousins? Did you learn from your coworkers? Did you learn from the barbershop for some people, right? So financial awareness has financial education, financial information, but don't get stuck on information, and don't be an information junkie that you always got to have financial information and never take action. So you need to know your financial DNA. How did your parents handle money? What money habits did you pick up? Are you a spender, a saver, or an avoider, right? So your financial DNA and your financial awareness is the first thing we do. And we start with education first, everyone. The next thing we got to look at is protection from threats. You don't want your money to have a threat against it, right? See, when we hear the word threat, you know, people think, oh, somebody's going to fight you or somebody's coming after your family. Maybe it could be Uncle Bill or could be Uncle Sam. But, you know, Uncle Bill shows up every week. But there's some threats out there. There's a training that we're going to do later on, talks about the 10 threats to your legacy. But I'm going to shine the light on a few right here. The first protection is protection against the loss of income. What would you do if the breadwinner stopped making money from an illness or maybe death, right? If that check stopped coming in, how would your family survive? How would you survive? The next threat could be a chronic illness or a critical illness. We got to protect you from chronic and critical illness. I can't prevent it from happening. You know, most people survive health-wise. They survive medically, but they don't survive financially. So we got to have a plan in place. And also identity theft. You know, you don't want to be in your 70s and you build up all this wealth, then somebody takes your identity and live life as if it was you for all the hard work you've done. You got to protect your identity. Now, number 3, very important, cash flow today. How are you making money today, right? You got to look at your budget. You got to look at the automatic drafts. You know, some of you may have 3 or 4 gym memberships. You can't go to 3 or 4 gyms. You probably have 2 Netflix accounts on there. You probably have some $10 here, $20 there, $40, $50. You recognize those $100 months, but you got to go through your automatic drafts, and you have to figure out a way to increase your cash flow. That's right. Cash flow today. You got to increase your cash flow, and you got to think of new cash flow ideas and new cash flow options. Leads me to number 4, your debt to income ratio. You know, some people out there say, hey, become debt free. You're going to be debt free. Okay, what is that really going to do? You need to become debt free, yes, but most importantly, you got to increase your cash flow and you have to lower your debt to increase your debt to income ratio. It comes down to debt management. It comes down to cash flow awareness. And most importantly, we want to help you increase your credit score. So that's the first 4. We have 4 more to go. Number 5, liquidity. How liquid are you? Do you have your money? Is it accessible or is it tied up? Do you have 6 months of money for an emergency? How did you handle your last emergency? Did you get a warning before the last emergency? Right? Nobody gets a warning. There's no knock at the door and say, hey, who is it? Emergency's coming. Get ready. We don't get a warning, right? So you need 6 months. You also need 12 months if you're in business. You need 12 months just in case a business opportunity pops up. Have you ever been in a situation, somebody call you and say, hey, we're buying some land and just making this up here in Texas. And you're like, hey, I don't have money for it. You can't chip in. If you have capital ready for a business, you're in a very good position. And you want to have access to capital, right? You want to have people in your corner that has your back that says, you know what? Hey, if you need money for something, I'm here for you, right? You need to have access to capital. Last I checked, the banks are not giving everyone money. Now, number 6 breakthrough is my favorite one. This is the one, I like them all, but number 6 is my favorite, right? Your future income and net worth. We got to teach you how to build wealth. We're going to teach you how to have future income for your future lifestyle. We're going to teach you how to build your net worth and buy your net worth. See, there's accumulation phase and distribution. So many people only focus on accumulation. Your money has to grow. And then when you receive the money, you want it to last a lifetime. Now, number 7 and 8 is as needed, but I'll break it down. Your legacy plan, right? You want to establish a will, establish a trust. You want to build a family trust that's going to last over 100 years. So what is your legacy plan? Do you have your important documents in place? Number 8 is accountability. Yeah, I know you're grown, but you need accountability. When it comes to money, you need a mentor that understands your family goals. You need a financial professional. And once you have it all together and your net worth hits a certain level, then you're going to have a family office. So at the end of the day, we're going to walk you through the 8 financial breakthroughs. This is a systematic way for us to see where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. This really helps our team. We have over 250 years experience. How do you grow a company and grow a business and financial education if you don't have a system? And we have a solid system for teaching, educating, and implementing. So at the end of the day, right, are you on track to build your legacy? Do you want more lifestyle? Do you want to provide more income for your family and have more future income for your family? Now, will your future income support your lifestyle for your family and build a legacy? See, we can stay on this slide all day long. I can give you a whole 8-hour seminar on this one slide because goals are that important. Your goals are very important. So any ideas? Hopefully you saw something here today that you said, you know what? I want to take action. I can't keep sitting on the fence. I'm ready to take action. Put me in the game, coach. That's right. We want to walk you through the 8 financial breakthroughs. But I'm going to leave you with this. Here's some books that helps you deal with your financial DNA, right? They're going to help you with the mindset of money. So there's no charts. There's only about the psychology of money, the retiring mind, why people are poor. Like I study poor people so that I don't do what they're doing. And I study ultra wealthy people, so I'm going to do what they're doing. So here's some books. The Child Psychology of Money, right? Mind Over Money. These are very good books you may want to grab on Amazon. And the one in the middle, I'm a little biased about that one. Don't let adversity steal your legacy. So all of my life lessons that I've learned along the way. Remember, I was the kid hanging out with older people, right? I was the kid that his uncles didn't mind hanging out with and giving you some of that game, as they would say, right? So let me tell you this. I put all those lessons in that book. You may want to pick that one up. It's time to build your family office. This is something we train on. This is a bonus right here. Well, what's a family office, right? A family office is when you have a dedicated attorney, a dedicated CPA, a dedicated estate attorney, a dedicated business person or business to give you business wisdom so that we all work together, right? I sit on a few family offices. So I'm the financial go-to person, and we sit together with some of the wealthiest families have family offices, right? And then you work your way up, and you add staff, and people stay in their lane, but we have the same philosophy, and we understand your goals as a client. It's time to book a call, everyone. Hey, I know what you're thinking. You say, man, I like those 8 financial breakthroughs. I want to start a family office. I like this team. They bring a lot of resources, a lot of tools. And I can tell you this, there's no other team that will out-train us when it comes to training you to become a financial professional. So here we go. It's time to take action, right? So you're going to schedule a time, schedule a call, and you're going to meet with one of our financial professionals. And you may tell them, hey, I want to go through the 8 financial breakthroughs. Here's the good news. There's no charge. There's no obligation. It's complimentary. We will give you a customized financial plan that is proven, that's going to help you and your family build your legacy and enjoy your lifestyle today. Okay, everyone, I'm going to see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded with excuses. Take care and God bless everyone.
Thank you for your time today. Have a productive day and not a busy day. To all the world champions and first-generation millionaires, I will see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded with excuses. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Take care and God bless everyone.